Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking on to Dreaded D Rose Report. I'll give you a break tomorrow. I'll be back Monday. Hey, John Cena and The Miz for the WWE title is being advertised for Ireland shows at, it's called the WrestleMania Revenge Tour in April. And this is kind of strange. Rey Mysterio mask was in the news this weekend as a group of men robbed a New Jersey coffee shop the other night, with one of them wearing the WWE star's mask. Anyway, Alex Riley, by the way, he's back on the road with WWE Raw brand this weekend. He's defeated Yoshi Tatsu in singles matches and competed in the Battle Royal at last night's show in Springfield, Missouri. Triple H spoke to kids and their dads at the Fatherhood Mentoring Rally Friday morning at the Girls and Boys Club, Stamford, Connecticut. Triple H is also there promoting the Chaperone. You might know he's there under another pretense. Speaking of Triple H, though, he's scheduled to make his in-ring return after this Monday's Raw in a dark main event with John Cena and Randy Orton taking on Punk and Miz and Sheamus. March 10th episode of WWE Superstars WGN did a 0.5 rating with about 500,000 viewers. Hang on. Alright, and the replay at it did a 0.17 rating with about 150,000 viewers. With the news that WWE Raw, SmackDown, NXT Experience, and the Vintage Collection will remain on score in Canada for you Canadians, there's still no confirmation that they're going to be airing the Raw WWE Hall of Fame ceremony or the new season of Tough Enough. However, WWE and Score is in talks, and I'll let you know what they're going to be co-producing some programs. So I'll let you know whether you're going to be able to get it up that way or not. And last word. Night after WrestleMania 27, next time we're going to be seeing The Rock appear live on Raw. One source under the impression that WWE is keeping The Rock's next appearance a secret, and that he will appear before WrestleMania live on Raw, but as of now he's not scheduled to be live and in person at Raw until the night after WrestleMania, which I just said at the beginning. TNA Impact on Spike TV did a 1.47 million viewers for the month of December. That's the average, and that's in 2010, and 1.70 million viewers in January of this year. Haven't caught it for February yet. They haven't added it up. Micro Wrestling, Championship Wrestling, which I think is the little people, they're going to be holding an event at the Rock Shop Music Hall in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Thursday, March 17th. Hogan's supposed to be appearing at that event too. They said he was going to be appearing at the other, but somebody forgot to tell Hogan that he was going to be appearing, but he didn't. He might be at this one. Thursday's episode of TNA Impact did a 1.25 rating, which was down from last week. It was a 1.37 rating. This show the hours, the 2 hours that was on, they did a 1.26 and then a 1.24. For some reason, it always goes down when TNA builds up to the main event. I don't know what the deal is with it. Can't keep the people grabbed in there. Alright, after reports that Jimmy Hart was leaving TNA and to return to Access and WrestleMania 27 for WWE, Honky Tonk Man is still claiming that another TNA employee is leaving for WWE. Honky later wrote about Hogan. Says, Honky Tonk Man has been told Hogan will bolt to WWE if asked. And sources within TNA have said Hogan will leave, EB behind. It says, like a rat. Hogan is on his way out of TNA. Dixie has had to advance Flair money to pay his debts. Strange things are happening at TNA. Hogan's contract is the result of an incentive-based either party can walk away from it at any time. So Honky Tonk Man said it is first Hogan's way to go out if he wanted to. So as long as TNA loses money, he's got a way out. They make money. Why would he want to leave? And regarding Jimmy Hart, he says He's not expected to be Lawler's manager now for the match for Cole at WrestleMania 27. But Hogan backed off his claim on Twitter that Hart would be in Lawler's corner, saying it's just a guess, and that he hadn't talked to Hart in over a month. So Hogan's guessing and then telling us about it, and then we're telling you about it, but who knows who's right. Celebrating birthdays today is Nunzio, 39 years old, former WWE diva Nydia. Nydia, remember Nydia? She's was the redneck, whatever you want to call her. Wore Daisy Dukes. Anyway, she's 31. WWE legend Mae Young, 88 years old. Edge versus Alberto Del Rio versus Wade Barrett for the World Heavyweight title is being advertised for WWE's WrestleMania Revenge Tour in the UK, April 17th and the 18th. And there was 16 minutes, 57 seconds of in-ring wrestling action on WWE Superstars, down from 17 minutes, 40 seconds last Thursday's show. Of course, right now they just show a bunch of vignettes and promos and stuff from WrestleMania about The Rock, about Triple H, about Taker, so there's a few matches. Usually the matches on Superstars are a lot longer. Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio, WrestleMania 27, was made official last night on the episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, I don't know if this is a sign of things to come, but WWE producer Kevin Dunn recently disposed of 31,200 shares of stock for around $427,000. Dunn still owns about $2.11 million in WWE stock. WWE Studios' Michael Pavone disposed of 7,800 shares of stock, around $104,000. And now $126,000 worth of stock he still has. Talent executive John Laurinaitis disposed of 13,650 shares of stock for around $187,000. Still has about $163,000 in stock. That's a good way for them to give themselves a raise whenever they want. If they can sell it, sell it. Look at that cash you got on hand. Don't know how the tax ramifications are on that. As noted before, there's going to be no immunity points, by the way, this season of NXT Redemption. However, the rookies will compete for redemption points that can be used in similar fashions. Darren Young left the last night's premiere with 3 points. Winner of this season will also earn a spot on NXT Season 6, not a title shot like previous winners. The March 5th episode of AM Raw did a 0.48 cable rating with about 600,000 viewers. MTV announced that WWE's Hall of Famer Roddy Piper will be appearing on the new season of Rob Derrick's Fantasy Factory. Piper wrote the following on his Twitter. He says, "Yes, I'm going to be in Atlanta for WrestleMania and the shows at the Punchline Comedy Club. Just did Fantasy Factory. Rob did great. It's a secret." I don't know what that means. I guess it's a secret. And in case you missed it, yesterday's MyFox Houston video interview, Alberto Del Rio revealed that he is currently signed to WWE for 3 years. Alright, what else have we got here? Stacy Keibler going to be on Chuck, I told you about already. Cena's past the $5 million mark on Facebook. Hang on, let me see what else I got. Rey Mysterio accepted Cody Rhodes' challenge for WrestleMania 27 on SmackDown, so their match is on. Cody vows to remove Rey's mask at WrestleMania, but there's now no kind of stipulation been added. If he wants to, he wants to, I guess. The update confirmed WrestleMania card is below, which is going to be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's guest host. Cena versus Miz, Alberto Del Rio versus Edge, Triple H and Taker. Of course, the very first thing they have on there is Cena and Miz. So I don't know whether that's going to be the actual main event. I don't think they've decided yet. And Mysterio taking on Rose, Orton taking on Punk. I think Lawler and Cole with Swagger in the corner. And he may have a wrestling manager, Lawler might. Who knows? He don't need one. Alright, Bret Hart wrote following on his Twitter account about Michael Cole interrupting the Diva match, which I thought was rude too, standing up there. And I don't think that, Divas are working their ass off. He's interrupting, taking the limelight away from him. Hey, thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.